2 weeks come by and then it's showtime. That's all it is.
Alliance High School has chosen Lion King Jr. as their spring musical this year. Nearly 150 students are a part of this production. Directed by Carrie Chunat, the musical will take place March 31st through April 3rd. Students have been preparing props and set pieces for weeks.
The musical is Lion King Jr., and the reason why it's junior is because it just has fewer songs, and there's a bunch of elementary kids in the musical, like a bunch.
The musical is a large-scale production for being a junior show.
My experience in the musical has been really good, actually. It has been a little difficult because our practice schedule is kind of extraneous. Like, we really do have to dedicate ourselves to the production to make sure it looks right.
It's considered a junior show because it is not every single scene that you might see in an animated film.
It's been fun. I don't know, like, I love Gabby and I love the cast that I'm with, so I'm like friends with them already.
We practice usually 5 days a week, sometimes 4, and tech week's next week, so we're gonna start having a little bit longer practices.
The art department and Steve Cabassa and especially Julie Bruce have just created things that I couldn't even imagine.
So for the school's musical, we've been working on props for the Lion King. We've been working on kinetic sculptures, specifically 3 different kinds of birds, giraffes, and the final one that we're working on is an elephant.
I worked on the giraffes and some birds, and now we're working on the elephant.
We had to make a template, and then we had to cut them out and put them together, then we had to paint them.
The process, well, like if you had groups, the process was easy.
I worked on the birds, the giraffes, and the elephant.
I worked on the parrots, birds that like fly.
There's a whole bunch of cutting out cardboard, taping it together, and then painting it.
It looked weird at first, but then like as like you paint it and it came put together, like it mixed colors and everything, it looked really cool.
So I would work out the basic design and then pass that on down through all of the students. Everybody has worked on this, tracing the birds, cutting the birds out, gluing and laminating the birds onto the poles, getting the sticks affixed to them, and then making them function.
I think they turned out really great. Like, they looked really good. Miss Bears is a great helper with it. Yeah,
I love the giraffes. Giraffes are my favorite animals, so I think we did a good job on that.
Definitely the biggest show that I have ever done as a director, involving the most students and just the most stuff.
It has been really fantastic. It's been really crazy. I have learned a tremendous amount working with the students. Just watching how everybody works in this massive group, how to collaborate effectively and efficiently, and watching the students learn to share and watching the students interact with each other, and the feedback that they get just made everything better.
For tickets, go to www.singingaviators.ludus.com. Showtimes will be at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and 2:30 p.m. on Sunday.